Dear student, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you everybody? I hope you are all fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine, Alhamdulillah. Today, I am going to take an online class for the student of class 10, Subject Islam and Moral Education, Chapter 2, Lesson 8, Topic Sura Al-Inshirah. I am Imd Abdul Salam, Senior Teacher, Iskari School and College, Patna. Dear student, do you know in which surah Almighty Allah has indicated the expansion of chest? Surah Al-Inshirah. Our today's topic, Surah Al-Inshirah. Now, learning outcome. After this lesson, students will know the identity of Surah Al-Inshirah. Will be able to explain the ayat of this surah. Will learn how to remain patient to praise the religion. Now, the identity of Surah Al-Inshirah. The name of this surah, Al-Inshirah. Inshirah means expansion, opened. In view of the verb root Nashra in the first ayat of the surah, it has been titled as Al-Inshirah. The number of ayat of it is 8. This is the 94th surah of the Holy Quran. This surah was revealed in the city of Makkah. At such tempting and radical, unjust manner and oppression, the Holy Prophet ﷺ became worried and disappointed. In such circumstance, Allah the Most High revealed this surah to console the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Now the Shani Nuzul. Even before receiving prophethood, the great prophet Muhammad ﷺ was highly respected man. Men from the whole of Arab loved and respected him. They called him Al-Amin. They entrusted to him their valuable things without any hesitation. Above all, Muhammad ﷺ was favorite to them and a man of high honor. But after receiving the prophethood, as Rasulullah ﷺ was inviting all to Islam, the Meccans began to oppose him. They continued to ridicule and harass him in a number of ways. They caused him pain by branding him as a prophet, fortune teller, magician, incense, etc. They continued their oppression and torture against the Holy Prophet ﷺ and those companions who were newly converted to Islam. Even they cast the intestine of that camel on him when he was in fear, strew thorn on his path, put their fingers into their ears as a sign of avoiding his message. Thus, the unbelievers were causing him untold suffering. As such teaching and ridicule, unjust manner and oppression, the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam became worried and disappointed. In circumstance, Allah the Almighty revealed this surah to console the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now the recitation of Surah Al-Inshirah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Now the translation of Surah Al-Inshirah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alam nashrah laka sadrak. 1. Have we not expanded your chest? وَأَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ. 2. And we have removed your burden. الَّذِي أَنْقَضَ ظَهْرَكَ. 3. Whatever was pressing your back to break or bend it by causing pain. وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. 4. And we have heightened your fame. فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. 5. Surely, with hardship goes ease and comfort. إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. 6. Certainly, with hardship goes comfort. فَإِذَا فَرَغْتَ فَانْصَبْ. 7. So, as you find leisure, you to worship your Lord. وَإِلَى رَبِّكَ فَارْغَب. 8. And concentrate on your nourishment, Lord. Now, summary of explanation of Surah Al-Inshirah. In this surah, Allah the Most High has briefly described His favors on the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was born at the city of Makkah. At that time, the condition of the Arabs was horrible. They were immersed in various unjust and nasty practices. They disbelieved in Allah, didn't obey Him, and indulged in idolatry. Rasulullah didn't like all this. Their feuds and bloodshed causes him pain. He would always think for their salvation from such wrongs and oppressions. He kept himself busy in meditation in the cave of Hira. Allah the Most High granted him release from this pain. He vouchsafed him prophethood. He guided him to the right path. He provided him direction for salvation of man in this world and the hereafter. He proclaimed him as the greatest and final prophet. He elevated him status by granting him prophethood. On becoming prophet, Rasulullah began to preach Islam among the Arabs. At this, the Kafirs of Mecca started to oppose him. They tried him a number of ways to resist him. They continued to oppose and torture the Holy Prophet ﷺ and the newly converted Muslim. As a result, the Muslim became extremely irritated by their oppression and torture. At this hour, Allah the Most High consoled the Holy Prophet ﷺ. He says that sorrows is followed by comfort. Such oppression and torture of the kafir will not last for long. Rather, he would soon favor the Muslim with victory. After such pain and suffering, they will enjoy peace and ease. After that, by a special direction, Allah the Most High told the Prophet ﷺ that wherever he is at rest after discharging all other responsibilities, such as preaching the deen, that means Islam, training his companions, caring for his family, then he is to engage himself in worship of his masters, Allah the Almighty. Now the teaching 1. He who strives for truth and justice, Allah the Most High expands his heart and shows him the path of truth. 2. It is Allah the Most High who removes the suffering of man. 3. Man's name and fame, honor and prestige all are at the disposal of Allah the Most High. He bestows honor and status on whomsoever he desires. 4. Sorrows and pain are inevitably linked up with man's life. So, to despair at sorrows and suffering is of no avail. Rather, all this must be faced with fortitude. 5. Each moment of life is valuable, so this valuable time must be utilized. Duties and obligations must be justly discharged. 6. After the preoccupations with mundane matters, man must engage himself in servitude to and worship of Allah, the Most High. It is differentiation of his favorite slave to focus his attention on Allah the Most High. Now the importance word meaning. Lam nashrah, we have it often expanded. Sadra, your chest. Visra, your burden. Zahra, your rack. Sikra, your fame. Usrun, pain, danger, evil. Yusra, is peace. Fangsab, then put in your effort. Express your submission, worship, prayer. Farghab, pay attention, be inclined. Now the homework. Surely with hardship goes ease and comfort. Explain that. Allah Hafiz.